All right, what's going on, fellas? I'm gonna throw this at the beginning. I've already started the workout, but I didn't feel like talking to the camera at the beginning. So I just finished up my first couple exercises. Now we're putting an intro. You guys are gonna see it at the beginning, but I figured it'd be better to contextualize what I'm doing in the clips that you see. So I came in, ran through my mobility. I like to do a little bit of static stretching before I squat, especially something like a front squat. My ability to hit good positions is so meaningfully important to how well the session goes that taking the time to stretch out and make sure that I can follow efficient motor patterns definitely is worth a little bit of extra workout time. So I stretched out. As always, whenever I squat, I do a couple sets of calves. Today I do single leg standing calf raises, holding a dumbbell off of a block, kind of strengthen just all the musculature surrounding the ankle joint. It's unilateral, so we can kind of strengthen some of the stabilizing musculature around the ankle joint. Just helps me keep my ankles healthy from squatting and events. And I've got tiny little ankles that tend to get beat up. So made it through my warm-ups of mobility plus calf training. Moved on to, this is the first week, we're doing a bit of the modified Travis Mash front squat program. So today, working up to a heavy single with a 7 count pause at the bottom, 15 count pause, and then rack it. Take 80% of that. It's supposed to be for the same tempo for a 3x3. I think I honestly would have failed that with the 15 count pauses at the top. So I modified it to be 7 at the bottom, 7 at the top, and we're gonna build up those top pause numbers as I kind of get used to it. I figured I had two options, which was to use less weight and keep the count the same, or decrease the count at the top and use the same weight and gradually try to build back up the pauses at the top. I opted for a little bit of extra weight. That went pretty good. Should be interesting to see how that goes. It's very dissimilar to most of my historical training, which has been building a foundation of volume and then building up the percentage from there. Rather, we're running up a bunch of time under tension using these really long pause durations and doing a heavier, lower volume routine, which is not something I've done much of in the past. Definitely feels like it's not going to be a great stimulus for the quads just because the load is limited by those big pause durations and the volume is low. So if we have got a low load and a low volume, probably not going to be super effective training for the quads. But what I did feel was lots and lots of work for kind of those mid-spinal erectors, mid-back area. And then it also feels like some very potent loaded mobility just hanging out in the bottom position with a decent chunk of weight, making sure your knees don't shift in, making sure your ankles don't collapse inward, just hanging out for a long time down there. Definitely feels like it'll be good for the mobility and good for the back strength, maybe not as quite as good for the leg strength. We'll see that as a net positive. I feel like my quads are a little weaker than I like them right now, just due to limited equipment out in the garage for quads. We're gonna fix that up over this coming block, but yeah, it'll be interesting. Nice part is it is a lower volume routine with a limitation to the weight, so I've got a better bit of energy coming into deadlifts now than I would have had I done my traditional, okay, it's the first week of a training cycle, let's lay down a bunch of volume on front squats to start this out. Probably would be better for quads, maybe less back stimulus, but also I would have less energy coming into the deads. So then we got deads. I think I've got 2 or 3 more sets of hanging leg raises that I spaced through the workout. And then we're doing a quick little bodybuilding workout of rows, pull downs, glute ham raises, and back extensions. And then meanwhile, I'll get some of her clips. Kirsten has an event today where she's doing some very light tempo squats to warm up, followed by, you could do yoke or farmers today?
I haven't decided.
She has not decided. She's either going to do yoke or farmers and then maybe do some picks, maybe some extensions with the big stone of steel and see how that goes. I think that's the plan for the day. I'll keep you updated. Good. Try to keep that weight even in the feet. Don't lose your heels. Good. What's up, Odie? Here, look. Hey, say hi to your fans. Say hi. Say hi. Good boy. Good. Yep. Feel your feet. Good. Try to get the knees out just a little bit. In that pop. Good. Nice big brace. Good. Elbows. There you go. Beautiful.
That's fucking good.
Welcome to